Hey guys, what's up? Before I did this video, I kept practicing and I kept writing down maybe an intro I was gonna come up with, but I don't I couldn't really come up with anything. The only thing that kept coming to my head was hello guys, what's up? So you guys have to just take it that way. So hello guys, what's up? So first of all, I'd like to say that this is my very first YouTube video. Yes, I've never had to be behind a camera and alone in a room and talking to myself. Like, it's crazy. But, well, that's fine. Yeah, apart from the fact that you guys are going to actually watch this video that I'm putting out, okay? I mean, basically, I'm talking to myself. There's nobody here. It's just me, my phone, just here. Okay, so I actually have a book here, where I wrote out some of the basic things that I'll be asking myself for you guys, at least so that you will know me, get to know me a little, and also get to know the face that will be behind, some or most of the videos that I'll be posting after this one. And then some of the questions I wrote down here. The first thing that I wrote down is about me, like. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. So my name is Lumenze Miren Oluchi. Lumenze Miren Oluchi, get that. And I am a seamstress, a very, very proud one at that. Yes, yeah. I'm a very proud seamstress. And I'm based here in Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. I studied education history in Imo State University, popularly known as IMSU, here in Owerri. And I did my youth service in the north, Adamawa State precisely. And that's where I started learning how to at least pedal a sewing machine, and learn one or two things. I didn't really have the time because after I was done, they had to come back to Owerri and enroll again and properly, so that because where I had the time, then I didn't really have the time. Sometimes I went once in a week, sometimes it could be like once in 2 weeks. I had to shuffle it with my PPA and the business I was doing then, so it was not so easy for me, but I just had to do it. I just had to learn, at least start learning. And yeah, I'm not gonna deny I learned. I was able to pick up one or two things that made it very easy for me when I arrived where to start. Okay, so that's it about me. But before I start the questions proper, after this, aside from the introduction, I'm going to give you a little background story of how this whole love, like this whole passion, this whole everything for sewing, how it all started. So, okay, my love for sewing has always been there, like right from when I was a little girl. Yes, my mom used to sew when we were little. My mom used to sew, although not professionally. She just did some amendments here and there for us. It was just us that she sews for. And then she used to sew a few clothes, dresses for us. And it was so amazing how my mom could cut out. She would just cut out pieces of fabrics, scatter them, and then later she put them back together, and it becomes something very amazing. That was like the most beautiful thing for me at that time. I was like, I always wondered. It felt like magic, and I really wanted to learn that magic. Yes, so the love started growing from there. But the thing that happened is that my mom never let me close to a sewing machine. She saw how much I loved it, and she felt it was going to kind of be it was going to be some sort of distraction for me, so she restricted me from coming anywhere close. She had a sewing machine. I loved to sew, but I didn't even learn how to pedal the sewing machine until when I went for service. You guys, you won't believe that. And the next reason that's a little silly, but well, for me as a little girl, and for me now, it's, well, maybe just I don't know, but it's the fact that I actually love the way while I'm talking, I'm looking at the wheel of my sewing machine, although it's not moving though. So I love the way the wheel of a manual sewing machine, the way it moved, as you're pedaling, the way it to be moving in very swift speed, like those things felt like, wow, this is so beautiful to watch, so that's basically my the background story of how this whole love for sewing. When I was small, you guys, you won't believe that I used to rip my dresses. Yes, my mom would buy us Christmas dresses then, because most of the time she made dresses for us. So Christmas she goes, to buy all this already made us so special. Any occasion, in fact, she will buy anything that's occasional. She'll buy very, or maybe your birthday or something. She'll buy very beautiful, ready-made dresses for you. And I used to go and rip those dresses apart, mine, just to find out how was this put together, like how was this magic created, because for me at that time that's what it was, magic. And trust African mothers now, she will give me the beating of my life. But whose side? Tomorrow, I lose another one. Oh my god. Okay, so now the next question, I think the second question here is why I wanted to learn how to sew. The number one reason why I have always wanted to learn how to sew is because for me, I saw sewing like sewing felt like magic for me. Like, I mean, how do you explain? You get a whole fabric, you cut it into different pieces, like, and then you put it all back together. And this thing becomes, and it comes out amazing. Like, it becomes a dress that you can wear. Like, I, I really couldn't fathom it then. Like, how does this happen? So I wanted to know why. I wanted to know how it happens. So I got interested and more interested as the day goes by. I became more and more interested. I was so inquisitive to know how this was done. Then the second thing, like I mentioned before, was the wheel of a sewing machine and the way it moved in swift speed. So that's why I've always wanted to learn. Now, another question now, which is I think the third question or fourth, I don't know, is why I wanted to learn how to sew now. So now growing up, I still loved, I still had that, beautiful memories of fabrics being joined together. I still had that memories of excuse me. I still had that memories of um machine the wheel, manual machine wheel. The way it moved in swift speed when you're pedaling. But outside all of those, I wanted to learn how to sew my own dresses. Like then, if I took my dresses to a tailor, it was almost like I mean, they weren't capturing what was on my mind. I would go there and explain to them, okay, this is what I want, this is what you add to it. They weren't capturing it. They were not capturing it at all. This was maybe during when I was in secondary school and in the university. And every time there was a strike, I'd be like, Mom, can I go and just, I'd tell my parents, can I just go and learn how to do this? And they would say, no, you're not going to until you finish your studies, because they said that with the way I love this thing, I might even not want to go to the university. And maybe I don't know, maybe they were right or not. So I just had to, forget about that dream until when I could do it, which was when I went for service. Okay, so they really don't capture what I want. The tailors don't capture what I want. The seamstresses, they don't capture what I want. So I'm like, well, hell, I could do this. I've always wanted to do this. I can't wait to start doing this for myself. And that was what happened. I love to make my own dresses. You wear it out, you add the whole unique thing, and everybody's like, wow, oh my god, your dress is beautiful, and you're blushing and all that. It's a very good feeling though. And then the second reason would be because the second reason is because I have passion for this. The passion, it didn't start as an adult. The passion didn't start as an adult. The passion started as a child. So I grew up with it. I wanted to do this. I hungered for it. I don't know. You may not understand, but this is what I wanted to do. You know. So I was so passionate about sewing, and I'm still very passionate about it. And now growing up, if it makes me feel sewing, the whole process that has to do with sewing, the fabric sourcing, the the drafting, the cutting, the sewing, the finished work, the end product, everything about it puts me in a place where I feel like a creator that I am, you know. God said that He has made us in His image and in His likeness. So we are to be like Him, and God is the creator. So sewing brings me in that place where I feel like I'm a creator. Yes, I'm actually fulfilling the reason why God has, put me out there to be a creator just like Him. Just like when I'm done sewing, man, there's some things I sew and I'm so amazed. I'm looking at it and I'm like, my God, this is so beautiful. And I believe, I want to believe that's almost like same feeling for God. The Bible made us to understand. It said, that when God, after He made the first, after He brought light, separated it from darkness, and He said He saw that it was beautiful. I can't, like, I just, sewing, the whole process, in fact, the satisfaction that comes to the end product and all of this process. Yes, sewing can be so annoying. Honestly, I'm not going to stay here and tell you that it's all rosy and sweet. That's a lie. It's not all rosy and sweet. Sometimes it can be painful. Sometimes it's annoying. Sometimes you want to dump it. Many times I've wanted to dump this business and just like do something else. But what's kept me is the passion that I have, and the fact that every time I'm making, I feel like a creator. Like, man, I create beautiful clothing with fabrics. It's not easy. So that's it. And then another question that I have here is the why I created this YouTube channel. Okay. At this point, I think I need to just take a deep breath because okay. So the reason I created this YouTube channel basically is to, I wanted to be able to, I believe, first of all, I believe that I have a whole lot to offer. Yes, I have a whole lot, just a whole lot that I can offer, because I'm going to, on this channel, be sharing simple sewing tips that could help your soul journey and make it a lot easier for you. There's so many ways of doing things, no doubt, and I'm not going to try to cancel out any of those ways, but I'm telling you that I am going to share on this channel so many tips that you will not even begin to imagine, like, so this is, you can actually make this easy, and it comes out very wow. You get. So I'm going to be sharing lots and lots of simple tips that can help you, you and your soul journey, and make it a lot easier for you. And then secondly, I'm going to take you guys through what my journey as a seamstress, yeah, and what my journey as a, being in the fashion industry, what it's been like. It's going to be like I'm going to share with you guys all the frustration, all the pain, all the joy, all the satisfaction, all the beauty, like everything, the behind stage of this whole thing, before you begin to see the wow, 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 beautiful clothes and all that. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to just take you through my journey on on this industry, and what it feels like to be a seamstress, and the very sweet kind of clients, like you want to peck them like a baby, and the very annoying ones, yes. So I'm going to really share a whole lot of that, and I believe it could be a motivating factor, or it might inspire somebody who maybe is already on this journey, or maybe wants to be on this journey. It's going to really, motivate or inspire them to um, know that as much as tailoring or sewing or fashion design is beautiful, that's a rough part of it, and you gotta brace up and make sure you are putting passion in front, because that's the only thing that's going to carry you through. And make sure you're putting passion in front, you know. So I'm going to share all of that, and then again, I am going to, on this YouTube channel, and I'm going to be sharing, a little bit of lifestyle, godly lifestyle. Yes, very godly lifestyle. That could interest my viewers. Yeah, and what else? What else? Well, um, I'll just keep my fingers crossed. I just believe I have a lot to offer. So with time, I hope that all of it begin to unfold little by little. And but trust me, guys, you are going to really, really enjoy being on this channel. So I have another question for me, which may almost be the last question here. Let's look at it. Um, sorry. Okay, which is who are my target audience? Okay, fine. My target audience would be everybody and anyone who is intending to learn how to sew, be in the fashion industry, or anybody who already sews. I believe this channel is going to be useful for you. With the so many things that I intend to share, there's so many things I have in stock for you guys. It's going to be a very, very interesting channel for you. So those are who my target audience are. And then again, my target audience will be people who have always, been on the sideline, and they're wondering, what is it like to be a seamstress? What is it like to be a fashion designer in Nigeria? You're going to be learning all of that here on this channel. Yes, you're going to be knowing, all of it here on this channel. And then again, another set of audience that I'm looking out for will be, anybody who just likes anything pertaining to general lifestyle. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be sharing, a little bit of lifestyle, but it has to be godly though. So anybody who's interested in that. So guys, that's basically what and why I opened this, and people I'm looking out to follow my channel. So please guys, this is the point where I'm going to beg you guys. If you want me to cry, I'll just cry. So I'm gonna beg you guys to please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, make sure you're liking my videos, make sure you are commenting, make sure you are sharing it, with your loved ones, with your friends, with people who maybe they want to learn how to sew. They like anybody that that might be interested in anything that I've listed here, or even more, just anything to just encourage me to keep doing and dishing out all the good things I have in stock. So please just make sure you're subscribing and liking. Okay guys, I don't know, but I just believe I have a whole lot to offer. Yes, I do. I'm very confident about that. So with that, I've come to the end of this I've come to the end of this YouTube video, my very first YouTube video. And thank you guys for watching. I am going to see you guys in my next video. I'm not going to say that I will be posting a video tomorrow, next, and all that, but I know that I'm going to try my very best to make sure that I'm posting useful videos, and at any chance I get, I post videos, because there's a whole lot of things going on in my life. So, but I will try to make sure that I'm putting up with this side of my life, because this has become, as far as I've done this now, this intro, this has become, it has entered in as part of my schedule, my life schedule. So I'm going to make sure I'm posting as much as possible, entertaining you guys, and also teaching, yeah, teaching you guys, like, the whole sewing thing. Yeah, so bye guys, and like I said, I'll see you guys in my next video. I really don't know when, could be maybe by next week. Yeah, but for now, bye. I'm gonna blow you guys a kiss. Mwah. All right, take care everybody, bye.